opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And incomplete to open things up.
Come on, ready?
2nd and 10.
Gotta go.
Burrow on play action. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Burrow. This ball caught by Mechie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'm fine, ready?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
11, Thomas. 11.
Now Burrow. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
11 mighty. Stop.
Mitchell is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Collectively, great defense. It takes all 11, especially down here toward the goal line.
The call comes in, and the call essentially says all 11 have to make a play here. You have to show toughness. We just saw it there.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Once more with Mitchell. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Elijah Mitchell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Okay, break.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Check,
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Let's go now.
Give left side here for Nwangu. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And in the red zone, the 18-yard line is where they take over. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
11 MT, take.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But they went for the big play there. But that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Thomas. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered on essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now they go play action now. Burrow. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. DeForest Buckner. And they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
On second down, here's DeWanger. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now a play fake here on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
11.
Here's Burrow. It's caught. Mitchell. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on the wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
11.
In motion left is Higgins.
12. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Touchdown. T. Higgins, 31 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 32 that time.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find the Wangu underneath, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. On first down, they'll run with Wangu. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
65 catch, 65 catch. Check. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19. Ridge.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
19 Lions. 18 Rattle.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Ready up.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throw left side complete to Chase. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
11.
Mechie, the man in motion. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Catch is made here by Earl Smith Jr. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
First down, here's Mitchell. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
11-90. Stop.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On On third down, Burrow. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. Well, the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
McPherson's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. 2nd and 11. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Whoa, what happened there? No good. Off the crossbar, and it comes back. A very poor effort from PAT distance. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The slot man in motion right. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Here we go,
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Here we go.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Here we go, here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
11,
Chase, the motion man right.
11.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Elijah Mitchell, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's the Wagyu. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Jefferson moving in motion left. 2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And now they'll audible to something else.
19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Reps. Buffalo 18.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there, with now 3 week-long touchdowns. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this throw caught left side, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Burrow on play action. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. Still fighting for more. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 79 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
Gun.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Gotta go. 11, MT, take.
Mitchell again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, take.
Here's Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. Down the sideline he goes. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 31-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 31 yards. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go, here we go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Can.
Burrow will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. That one looks like he'll throw here. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing.